Hello YouTube, my name is Chandrika and I'm the owner of the Natural Shop located in the heart of Houston, Texas. I have a lovely salon suite where I focus on natural hair, protective styles, and the Black Unicorn experience, which you will see today. In today's video, I am doing some Juneteenth knotless braids. I was inspired by the Pan-African flag, which has become a part of the motif of the last few years. Since I focus on natural hair, I'll always show what my client's hair looks like wet so you can see their curl pattern. And then when it's blow dried, so you can see one, the shrinkage, and two, just the hair that I'll be working with when I install my braids or twists. I'll also show from time to time the tools I'll be working with, and I'll be sure to include a list down in the description box. So initially I had a vision of doing a reel on Instagram in which my model holds her hair out by her sides or at the sides, and the stretched out braids would show the banners or the colors horizontally like the flag, and then she releases the hair and she shakes her hair, and you see the hair flowing and the colors flowing and stuff. And so in order to do this, I went for a medium size. So I have 3 rows at the nape and then 6 horseshoe rows going up towards the top of the head, giving me a total of 9 rows. And being for the former math whiz that I am, I figured I could split the color blocks into 3 rows evenly. Now in theory, it sounded good, but in practice, I wanted one more row of green just so it could be seen a little bit more, but everything worked out in the end, and my model absolutely loves her hair. So here I am showing me installing the first row of green braids, and then I will return when I get to the black section. Now, when I got to the black hair, I was starting to have some issues with the hair tangling, which thankfully is out of frame. So you might see a pause from time to time of me trying to get the hair detangled while trying to install and then braid down. But since the hair was longer than what I'm used to using, it was around I think 29 inches as opposed to 21 inches. Because of that, I think I might have to experiment and use something different than the magic hand that y'all saw in the beginning of the video. I do have thread racks, or braid racks that people like to call them. And so I think I might, once I start doing longer braids more often, I'll put those on my thread racks to make the process easier for myself and easier to just pick up the hair and just keep it moving. So I'm going to be working on that, and I will let you know in future videos how that works out for me. But this is the first row of the color 1, and I'll come back when I get to the red hair. Y'all, I was still having some issues with the hair tangling. So I switched up my braid gathering method. In which I took a piece, like the full piece of what I wanted the braid to look like, and split it into 3. And as you'll see, I put them on my left arm and just had it perched on my arm, so I could just insert each piece as I went. And that's kind of what I ended up doing, just to allow myself to go a little faster, because I was racing the sun and the daylight. I had envisioned capturing my video in daylight, and we actually made it in the nick of time. We caught the last few minutes of daylight. It was around like 8:30 in the evening, and my iPhone 12 Pro Max captured some more light in the night mode, I believe. So thank God I have a very, very nice piece of technology, and it just turned out so good, and I was so happy with the result. My vision came to life, and I almost thought we weren't gonna make it, but we made it. And then beyond that, I also envisioned making a custom Juneteenth hairpin with rhinestone letters. You've probably seen the hairpins with baby or love or sexy or good vibes, whatever. And I wanted to get more creative with it, but I couldn't find any pre-made letters that I can work with, especially with the time getting closer to when I was doing her hair. So I decided to do it myself. I went to Hobby Lobby. I got some really small rhinestones and some wooden letters and some gem tack, which is glue specifically for like gluing little gemstones and beads and things like that. And so I glued those rhinestones one by one with some tweezers on the wooden letters, and then I hot glued the letters together to some big, like 3-inch bobby pins. And I had to split it up because it's such a long word. It's like 10 letters, and so I have June on one pin, TEE on another pin, and NTH on the last pin. And then you'll see that I pin them strategically so that it looks cohesive and looks like one word. And soon you will be able to see the results. So stay tuned. here is how the pins turned out. If you got to this point, I want to thank you so much for tuning into my first YouTube video from my salon. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you can see more videos in the future. I plan to upload weekly, so stay tuned. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!